Hi everyone, this is your Sifu here at Chi Nature and Tia Dragon Taoism channel. Today we're going to continue talking about the 5 poison. And wow, this lesson is on the toad sim chui. So toad poison, what is it about? It's related to the water element. And it's not because it's in the water or, swim or anything. It's because of the property of the energy flow. So the metaphor of this is because the toad always like have a long tongue, and then if there's a fly or something come by and grab it over, right? That's the metaphor, okay? You're grabbing something from high above and down into you. So in your everyday life, this relates to the time when you are talking to yourself or talking to people, and you're drawing that potential from above and down so that you will get ideas. For example, you go into the kitchen, what should I eat today? And then suddenly you have ideas coming to you, right? Those ideas are coming from your Yun San, your own spiritual planetary body, which is where your life resources are. So if suddenly you ask yourself and you run out of ideas, it's like pitch black, no ideas coming. That means no resource coming down, okay? Now, when we talk about this Gu magic, which is like a kind of magic that goes into you and it will affect you, and when you are doing these things, it will influence you to go and do more that way. Okay, so for example, if I cast a Gu magic on someone, okay, for example, I want this guy to like my business idea and come to me and sign this contract. Okay, so I did this toad magic on him. What happened? What will happen over there? Well, they will suddenly always want to talk about you. Oh, that guy is so nice, and then, like he talked to himself, he talked to his friends, he talk about you all the time. Like there are some times when you see people go watch a movie or they heard of a news, and then they just cannot control themselves and they will go all over the place and tell everyone about it, right? That is exactly what happened when you get hit by the toad magic. You become what we call 長舌, long tongue, okay? That means you always talk about something. And when you're doing that, what's going to happen anyway? I'm just talking, I'm not hurting anyone. Well, think about it this way, okay? When you talk, you are outputting a kind of negative energy. And negative doesn't mean it's bad. It sucks, okay? It sucks things down. And your Yun San, your spiritual planetary body up here, is going to pull down something to you, okay? It's going to rain down something to you. And this becomes like ideas. So the more you talk about something, the more ideas you will get because of that. However, at the same time, because this energy that came down, okay, it's going to give you idea. At the same time, this is a type of spiritual energy we call the D3 type of energy. It's a greenish type of energy outside of you, and this connects to things by distance. Like even they're far away, right? If you and this, they have similarities. You can like boom and then appear, or boom, appear, like that. So it's like a portal, you can say, okay, like a portal. So let's say you have like this enemy, right? The enemy always curse you, don't like you, and they are over there, okay, far away. Now, when they are cursing you and they're not seeing you, maybe that thing is not really going to hit you. But once you start talking about that guy again, okay, you talk about that guy day to night, tell your friends about it, all that greenish energy over here, it's like they are similar to this one. So magnet, shoop, and then suddenly their stuff comes to you and affects you. So their curses are brought over, and oh mine, like suddenly you got hit, yeah, because of your mouth. You always talk about them. So there's always this thing about like, don't always talk about your enemy. Oh, but I really hate him. I really want to talk about him. He is so bad. Right? Yeah, you don't understand the problem, the issue with talking about someone. Right? When you always talk about someone, your Yun San will beam down those energy to you to help you connect to this thing. And I don't want their crap. Why am I connecting? Well, too bad. You talked about it. Okay, so yeah, that's how a lot of problems happen. You know, you just cannot control your mouth, right? A lot of kids love, like, I'm not sure these days, but back in the days when I was a kid, people love talking on the telephone. And what do they talk about all day long, right? Oh, do you know, like that guy was like breaking up with that guy, and that guy was like such a bitch, and you know, like this, you gossip about each other, right? When you're doing that, you like the other guy or the other person that you're talking to, they don't have any idea of these things. Like their mind is not connected to these things after they heard it from you, right? Now you and the other side both have those energies, the greenish energy over, and they're like connecting everywhere. And suddenly those bad stuff is and attracted over. And then you're harming people. So just by being a long tongue bitch, you are harming people. You are spreading the virus. You're spreading this spiritual virus. And when you get all these bad energies over, it affects your mental state. So, yeah, don't be a gossiper, right? Now, this Taoist magic, if you use professional method to do it, it's different from just like you talking about someone like that. Okay, this magic, when you cast it on other people, which you can also do, right? It doesn't have to hurt them. It can be for some good purpose. For example, you go to a job interview, right? And then you want the job. You want the job so that the other person who interviewed you might like go back and keep talking about you, saying good things about you, right? Okay, but I want to give them a push. So you can use this food for the Taoist magic food, right? You can use this food. And then you have something related to the person who interviewed you, like what we call a representative, okay? You can have a piece of paper and write their name on it, or you can have their business card or something, and you clamp it together, and then you think about that person and you burn it. Okay, that way you're sending your intention, your like the connection of you and them, right? And then you're sending it over. When you send that over, that package of power is going to release on their end. Then you will start to like, I cannot control it, but I just want to talk about that guy, you know, like that guy's so good. That guy who came to interview, he looks so, you know, and he starts spreading everywhere, right? That way you might get the job. Okay? Better than not talking about you, right? So yeah, if you're doing like an advertisement, which is, you know, like you want people to go around and spread the words, right? You can do the Taoist magic and then put it on your ad. So anyone who watches the ad, they will increase the feeling of that they want to talk about it and spread the word. Not so harmful, right? You're not harming people. You're just like trying to spread the words, right? So as long as you aren't bad, this thing is not going to cause harm to people. It's a good thing to do, and it's a nice magic. But if you use it to harm people because you have a bad mind, well, I mean, even drinking water, you can kill someone, right? So yeah, there you go. So this is the Taoist magic. And you can also do it by going to a website, tenyetdragon.com. You can get the FUtalisman and you can cast this magic on yourself on other people, on your ad, and so on, right? You can cast it everywhere to make use of this special power. If you want to know more or have questions, feel free to leave in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next one.